In today's class, we are going to learn about torque acting on a current carrying coil. In other words, torque on current loop, and that current loop is also called magnetic dipole. Yes, as all of us studied that if the sense of current in a loop is anti-clockwise, upper phase acquires north polarity and the lower phase acquires south polarity. So this current loop, it behaves like a magnetic dipole. If the sense of current is clockwise, this is the sense of current or the current flowing through a coil, through a loop, through a circular coil. If the direction of current is clockwise, then upper phase of the coil acquires south polarity, lower phase acquires north polarity. Here, every current loop behaves like a tiny magnet. It behaves like a magnetic dipole. When such a magnetic dipole is kept in an uniform magnetic field, when such a current loop is kept in a uniform magnetic field, the current loop, it experiences a torque. How much torque it experiences? The torque, which is equal to torque experienced by the current loop, is equal to mv sin theta, where tau is torque acting on the magnetic dipole when the dipole is kept in the uniform magnetic field. M is the magnetic moment of the magnetic dipole and V is the external magnetic field in which this current loop is kept, and theta is the angle between magnetic moment and magnetic field. In vector, we can write this as torque is equal to M cross V, where M is magnetic moment, V is magnetic field, and tau is the torque. The direction of torque is perpendicular to the plane containing M and V. Let us derive this equation. How to derive this relation? Yes. Okay. We have here a north pole of the magnet and a south pole of the magnet. Between the north pole and the south pole, there is a uniform magnetic field. This is a uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field is that magnetic field in which at every point the strength of magnetic field is same. In such a uniform magnetic field, I am going to keep a magnetic dipole, a current loop. So let me consider here is a current loop. This is a current loop. Just like as we have seen that DC motor contains a armature, a rectangular coil. That rectangular coil is kept in the magnetic field. Here also there is a rectangular coil, and this rectangular coil is connected to commutator, and commutator have contact with the carbon brushes. B1 and B2 are two carbon brushes. C1 and C2 are a pair of commutator, and these carbon brushes directly connected to a battery source of electricity. Here This is a DC current. This is a DC battery which sends the current in only one direction. As we studied that, whenever a current carrying coil kept in the magnetic field, the coil experiences a torque. So this is a coil current loop. This may be rectangular shape or even circular shape also. It can be like this also. This is south and this is north. It is a current carrying loop, either in the clockwise or in the anti-clockwise. This loop also experiences a torque. Whether we keep a rectangular current carrying coil or a square current carrying coil or a circular current carrying coil, when it is kept in the magnetic field, it experiences a torque. Fine. The same diagram can be drawn in a simple way like this. Here it is a rectangular current carrying coil and it is kept in the magnetic field. Here is a magnetic field. Here is a magnetic field. Here is a current. If the direction of current and the magnetic field are in the same direction, this arm of the coil does not experience any force according to Bill sin theta. According to Bill sin theta, F is equal to Bill sin theta. Theta is 0 here, sin 0 is 0. So this arm does not experience any force. Here also, the direction of the magnetic field and the direction of the current are opposite, anti-parallel. Theta is 180 degree. According to force is equal to Bill sin theta, theta is equal to 180, sin 180 is 0. So this does not experience any force. Whereas this arm and this arm experiences force. What is the direction of current here? Vertically upward. What is the direction of magnetic field? From north to south. What is the angle between magnetic field and current? 90 degree. Sin 90 is 1. So here is a force Bill. B-I-L. B means the magnetic field. I means current. L means the length of this conductor. Let us take the length of this conductor is B and the length of this conductor is A. A and B are two lengths. The length of this one is B, the length of this one is A. Again it is B, A. So what is the area of this coil? A into B or B into A. Well, this experiences force, this also experiences force, but these two forces are in opposite direction. We can find out the direction of force experienced by this conductor using Fleming's left hand rule. Central finger shows the direction of current, forefinger shows the direction of magnetic field, thumb shows the direction of force. Now hold these three fingers according to the situation. The current is upward and the magnetic field north to south and the direction of force is downward. The force is downward here. This is a downward force. And here, direction of the current is vertically downward. Direction of magnetic field remains same. Direction of force experienced this arm is upward. Like this. F2. So one arm is coming up, the other arm is going down. So like this, it rotates. Whenever electric current passes through the coil rotates. Such a DC motor is used for rotational motion. If you connect here one fan rotates. If you connect one wheel here, wheel rotates. Such a DC motors are used in electric fans and then washing machine, mixie, grinder and so on. Fine. So here is a current loop. It experiences two forces in the opposite direction, that produces a torque. It produces a torque. What is torque? Torque is equal to, what is torque? Torque is equal to either force into perpendicular distance plus force into perpendicular distance. Total torque here. Torque acting on this is F1 into perpendicular distance. Here F2 into perpendicular distance. Suppose if you imagine this in a side view, it appears like this. It appears like this. Or it appears like this, according to the situation. This is F1, this is F2, and here this angle is theta. This distance is called perpendicular distance, R perpendicular. This distance is called R perpendicular. Okay. So these two forces produces a couple. Couple makes the rotation. What is a couple? Two equal and opposite forces acting on the same line of action at different points. F1 and F2 forms a couple. Couple is a pair of opposite forces acting on the same line of action at different points. So here is a perpendicular distance. Here is a perpendicular distance. This is theta. Now what is the torque here? F1 into perpendicular distance. What is the torque here? Here F2 into perpendicular distance. So this perpendicular distance, if you consider this total length is A, if you consider the total entire length is A, then this will be A by 2. This also will be A by 2. From here to here it is A. From this O to this length is A by 2, A by 2, A by 2 plus A by 2. Total length is A. This length is A. Okay, this distance, if you consider that sine theta is equal to opposite side is R perpendicular divided by hypotenuse A by 2. So R perpendicular is equal to A by 2 sine theta. This is A by 2 sine theta. This is also A by 2 sine theta. So I write here torque is equal to F1 and F2 are equal and opposite. So I can write this as F1 is Bell sine theta, or I can also write like this: F1 R alpha plus F2 R alpha. Since F1 is equal to F2, so I can write this as 2 F1 R alpha. 2 F1 R alpha. So torque is equal to 2 into force. Force is known as Bell sine theta. Force is equal to magnetic field, current, and length on which the force is exerting. Force is not exerting here. Here it is 0. Here it is 0. Force is exerting here. That is on length B. So I will write here B. In place of L I will write B. Sine theta, that is sine 90. Sine 90. Because the angle between current and magnetic field is 90 degree. Current and magnetic field 90 degree. Sine 90 is 1. So therefore, we can write this as BIB. BIB into R perpendicular. R perpendicular is A by 2 sine theta. I will write A by 2 sine theta. So 2 cancels. We get torque is equal to BI in the bracket A into B, AB sine theta. This sine theta is different. That is in the formula F is equal to Bill sine theta. That is F is equal to Bill sine theta. That B I have written here, I have written here. L means this length. And that theta is the angle between the magnetic field and current. But this sine theta is different. This is perpendicular distance. That is A by 2 sine theta. I have written here. Force into perpendicular distance. Okay, here that sine theta has become sine 90. Sine 90 has become sine 90 has become 1. So torque is equal to B I. This length into breadth is nothing but area. Area into sine theta. This torque is equal to current into area. Current into area. The product of current in area is known as magnetic moment. So I can write that this current into area is magnetic moment, and this is magnetic field into sine theta. So what is M? M is known as current into area. So magnetic moment is defined as the product of current flowing through the coil and the area of the coil. And the direction of the magnetic moment is in the direction of area vector. Why? Since magnetic moment is a vector quantity, magnetic field is a vector quantity, we can write that cross product of two vectors, as we learned in 11th class, A cross B is equal to AB sine theta n cap. So here MB sine theta, we can write that M cross B, or we can also write it this way, torque is equal to MB sine theta n cap. That n cap is a unit vector. It's a unit vector which specifies the direction of main vector. So the direction of torque is perpendicular to the plane containing M and B. Suppose if this thumb points the direction of torque, then these curved fingers show the direction of the magnetic moment and magnetic field. Magnetic moment and magnetic field, M cross B. So M cross B, or in a plane and perpendicular to that, there is a torque. Okay, so torque, it exerts in the rotational motion. Force exerts in the linear motion. Force makes the object move along a straight line. Torque makes the object move along a circular path or about an axis. So torque is equal to M cos B. So what is M here? M is a very important factor. If there is only one term, it is I into E. If this coil contains many terms, then M is equal to NIA, where N is total number of turns. Total number of turns, N. Okay, so M is equal to NIA. This A is a vector quantity. Area is a vector quantity. NIA. What is its unit? What is the SI unit of? magnetic moment. The magnetic moment is measured in ampere. Current is measured in ampere. Area is measured in meter square. Ampere meter square. A stands for ampere. Here A stands for area. Current into area in the expression for magnetic moment. Current into area. This N is total number of turns in the coil. Okay. If number of turns are more, then magnetic moment will be more. Current is measured in ampere. Area is measured in meter square. Ampere meter square is the SI unit of magnetic moment. Magnetic moment direction is always opposite to the direction of magnetic field. If magnetic field is from north to south, okay, then magnetic moment will be from south to north. But here I am talking about the magnetic moment of the coil. This coil has magnetic moment. It behaves like a magnetic dipole. It behaves like a magnetic dipole. If the direction of current is clockwise, upper face acquires south polarity, lower face acquires north polarity. Upper face south, lower face north. So, here the direction of the magnetic field is from north to south, whereas the direction of magnetic moment is from south to north. South to north. Direction of magnetic moment. That is, the direction of the magnetic moment here is into the plane, whereas the direction of magnetic field is out. This is magnetic moment. That is always from south to north, whereas the magnetic field is from north to south, because north pole is downward and south pole is upward. Upper face has acquired south polarity, lower face has acquired north polarity. So north to south magnetic field, south to north magnetic moment. The conclusion is this: the direction of the magnetic moment is always against the direction of the magnetic field. The direction of the magnetic field is north to south, whereas the direction of the magnetic moment is south to north. So this completes about the torque acting on a current loop or the magnetic dipole. Thank you.